All right, guys, how's it going? So, Liverpool have been linked with a player called Piero Hincapie. That doesn't sound right, does it? Hincapie? Hincapie. That sounds better. What do you think for a footballer? Piero Hincapie, Hincapie. Can we just call him Piero? I don't know how to pronounce all these names. You know what I'm like. If it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, I ain't got a clue. Anyway, he's an Ecuadorian player. Internationally, he plays for Bayern Leverkusen, and he's a left-sided defender. Now, reports in Spain say that none of this makes sense, I don't think, but it'll be translated, won't it? The transfer of the South American player, this is to Liverpool, because he's been linked with Liverpool, and he could cost the Reds in the excess of 47 million. And the actual original article, which we assume is translated, says the transfer of this. Of course, it's translated. It's fucking reporting. Sorry, guys. It's hard talking about nothing. There's nothing else to talk about. The transfer of the South American player could be closed for a figure that would be around 55 million euros, being one of the most expensive in the history of the Anfield club. All this after, at 20 years old, he has stood out in the Bundesliga for his defensive leadership, something that would have to be transferred to a Premier League where the demand will be much greater due to the high level of the majority of equipments. I think it might have been translated, that, guys. Okay, let's have a look. Do you know it? You're going to tell me you know who he is? I don't believe you. Right, he was born the 9th of January 2002. 2002. What was going on in my life in 2000? I don't want to know. He can play as a centre-back or a left-back. And he plays for Bayer Leverkusen and the Ecuador national team. He's 6 foot tall. He's therefore, because he was born in 2002, he's 21. He wears the number 3. He's been capped 27 times by Ecuador and 11 times by the under-17s. He began playing football at the age of 7, initially for local clubs, here we go, Escuela Refineria, Emelec and Barcelona. Age 10, the defender moved to Guayaquil with Norte America. After a spell with Deportivo Azogues, he joined Independiente del Valle in November 2016. He was promoted into their first team in August 2009. I'm only laughing because I'm just sat here thinking I should stop this video. He was promoted into the first team in August 2019 for a Serie A match with Mushuk Runa. Oh, the mighty Mushuk Runa. He was selected to start and played the full duration of a narrow home defeat. In the subsequent 2020 campaign, shortly after winning the Under-20 Copa Libertadores, he made appearances off the bench against Universidad Católica and Macara. Now you can see why Liverpool are all after this, this kid guy. On the 20th of August of 2020, he switched Ecuador for Argentina after agreeing a 5-year contract with Primera Division side Talleres, who paid $1 million for 50% of his pass. In August 2021, he signed for the German Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen. I pronounced that right. He made his debut on the 16th of August, coming into the Europa League group stage match against Ferencváros as Leverkusen won 2-1. He scored his first goal for the club on the 30th of September, scoring the opening goal against Celtic. I pronounced that right. In a 4-0 victory in the Europa League. Now, he appeared for the Ecuador under-15s in 2017, and in 2019 he represented his country as captain. Serious biz. At under-17 level. He played 7 times at the South American Under-17 Championship in Peru before featuring 4 times at the subsequent FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Brazil. Are you still watching? He made his debut for Ecuador senior national team on the 13th of June 21 in a 2021 Copa America game against Colombia. I pronounced that right. He started and played a full match as Ecuador lost 1-0. On the 14th of November 2022, he was named in Ecuador's 26-man squad For the 2022 FIFA World Cup, he played 90 minutes in the group stage win against Qatar, the draw against the Netherlands and defeat against Senegal. Honours. He has won with Independiente del Valle the Under-20 Copa Libertadores 2020. This is why I don't make videos about fucking nothing. Right, let's have a look. Is there anything I can tell you about him on his transfer market page? Well, how do you get rid of these adverts? Listen, you see, I don't put all these adverts on Cock Talk because I look after you guys, right? I can't get rid of it. This is the whole point. Go away. Like, I got some tart on here, look, and I like. Do you know what I mean? It's just deliberate, innit? Go away. I'm not interested in what you can do for me. There's an X. Oh, it's tricky. See, it's tricking me. I've refreshed it. It's taking forever to reload. Anyway, how are you doing? You all right, yeah? Do you come here often? Don't blame you. Can we read it? Right, okay, there's no adverts this time. Okay. His contract is to the 30th of June 2020. I don't even know why we're talking about this kid because we're not going to sign him. There's just nothing else to talk about, is there? Let's have a look at his agents. Football. So his agent's called Football. Oh, you see these adverts again. I ain't got patience with this shit. Right, refresh. Oh, this is interesting. So, his agents or agencies, football division worldwide, and I think they're in the UAE. And one of their clients is Moses Caicedo. He's probably their top client, according to this. And then there's this kid who's said to have a market value of 35 million euros. And then there's other players that probably mean nothing to us. So, yeah. God loves a trier. I'm trying to find something to talk about. I need to get some fuel for my bike. Talk about that. Met a lovely bird. Oh, she's beautiful. Really nice girl. What else can I tell you? It's a bit cloudy. Oh, I've just recorded the Cop Talk podcast. I won't listen to it personally because there's nothing in that either. How do these people that make videos and whatnot every day of the week just for hits and that, how do they do it? You know, like, if your art's not, you know, when you know something's just like what we've been talking about, if I'd rather leave it. But I'm trying my best to give you content. I'm trying my best. God loves a trier, apparently. I've been trying for years, it's not getting me anywhere. Is there anything else we can talk about? I don't know, we'll just have to, well something will come up, won't it, of interest, you know what I'm saying? So there you go. What was his, I can't remember his name. Him. I couldn't pronounce it, could I? Do you need to know his name? No, I'll put it in the title. It won't surprise you, I don't know anything about him. No dear, I'm hiccuping. Only my most loyal people who watch this video to the end, I bet you. I wouldn't even thumbs up the video. You might want to leave a comment. Expert analysis and insight there, Dunk. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back. At least you've got life. Right, do whatever you want. I'll speak to you in a bit, guys, all right? I'll see if I can find something more interesting. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying?